think if, with your star power, you should be able to demand one.
I have about 100.
Oh, really? But like this?
No, not like that.
One?
No, not like that.
Yeah. So at least
they're pretty cool, but they're not like that.
Yeah, I don't know. You think you could wear one around? What would that be? Or would they just be like gifts? Are people constantly bugging you for Spider-Man gear?
I give away posters and pumpkin bombs.
Oh, really?
Just kidding.
I was gonna say I like one of those. Those would come in handy at certain times, driving in traffic.
You know what? I should have just pocketed one when I was on the set.
Why don't you ever think to steal stuff like that? I mean, here it is, the coolest movie of the year. You got all these gadgets. I mean, or maybe take a glider. Can you see that hanging in your place, maybe in the corner?
Why didn't I do that?
I think everybody takes something, like a shirt or an outfit or something.
Somebody stole the Spider-Man costumes on the first one, didn't they?
Yeah, you know something? I have a story about that. It's very interesting.
So I
had to come. Oh, really? I had to come with a friend. I met a friend of mine, and they said we were running late, and we were doing another movie and they said go right to the lot. So I had all my suitcases at the lot, and we went, and I walked right in on 3 different sets for Spider-Man. The first one they were filming, and as a geek, I'm looking around, green screen, all the screen.
Get past security?
It was at the end of the day, and everybody was leaving, and like the wardrobe was just out, everything was up there, and I actually saw the Spider-Man costumes. And then that night they were stolen, and I was paranoid that like I was going to be on videotapes and people thought it was me. But no, but it wasn't me. But I can understand how they got stolen. Was my whole point. So, but next time I'm going to talk to you, I want you to take something from the whatever movie you're on.
He wants me to steal.
we got to talk
somebody
about.
Stole the Spider-Man.
Yeah, that thing. You haven't seen it on eBay, have you? No. Let's talk about the brutal side. There's some brutal fights in here, and they're all open. So I know that there's stuntmen and everything in the world, but this had to be one of the most challenging things for you because you're either on a wire or you're just being slammed against something.
Yeah. Well, I think the hardest part was just the length. I mean, the first scene is great, right? The aerial battle.
Yeah.
But to achieve that, it's many very short shots on in front of a green screen, and I'm on the board, and the board's connected to wires, and I'm connected to wires, and then they program those wires to do specific moves. And so get my costume on, takes about half an hour, and they light for an hour or so, and the stunt team has to get everything in order, and then I get strapped in there, and they raise me up, and then, all right, ready, action, and that's about it. And then we got cut, and set up again for another hour or so, and do it again, and it took about, for that scene, probably took about a month and a half, and then we'd go back and do reshoots of that scene, and then the effects team worked for like a year or more, just putting in the effects. So in the end, when I watch it, it feels absolutely nothing like it did making it, and I'm almost like an outside viewer when I watch these movies because they're so different after they go through post.
This is actually, it's kind of your movie, and we really can't talk about because there's so many reveals in this with your character it would completely ruin it. But
right.
I would have to say that those scenes with you and turning, I don't want to say to the dark side, were probably been the most fun for you to do.
Turning to the dark side was fun. I really enjoyed, there's a point in the movie where you get to see the good Harry, and he gets to be kind of a goof again. And for some reason, I think just because they were so rare in these movies, it was fun. Even though I looked like an idiot doing the twist, but it was fun.
Yeah, well, good. Thanks so much.
All right.